Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope all are fine. Okay, today let me discuss about orbital. Okay, what is orbital? See, in an atom where the probability means chance, where the probability of finding of an electron is maximum is called orbital. Okay, for example, one atom is there. In that atom, we are finding an electron in this region. Okay, then this region is called orbital. In this region, the probability, the chance of finding of an electron is maximum. So this region is called orbital. This is simply about orbital. Simply in the atom in which place we are finding electron maximum. Okay, that region is called orbital. Now let me discuss about types of orbitals. We divided orbitals mainly into 4 types, still there, but mainly 4 types: s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, f orbital. Okay, in that s orbital is non-directional, it doesn't have any direction. P orbital is actually p orbital in the sense it is p subshell. In p subshell there are 3 orbitals, those are px, py, pz. Now what is the difference between orbital and orbit and subshell? See, let me discuss. Okay, now let me explain the differences between orbit or shell and subshell and orbital. Okay, see, for example, let us take one atom. Okay, now it is K shell, first shell K shell. Now it is second shell L shell. Okay, see, in this K shell one more subshell is there, that is called S subshell. Okay, now in this subshell one orbital is there, that is called S orbital. This is S orbital. Okay, now in L shell there are 2 subshells, they are sp. Okay, now in this S subshell again one orbital is there, that is S orbital. In case of S subshell, this is only subshell and this is only orbital, remember properly. Okay, here it is 1s orbital, it is 1s orbital, it is 2s orbital, it is 2s. Okay, now it is 2p subshell. In that 2p subshell there are 3 orbitals, that is 2px, 2py, 2pz. Okay, now let me take another shell, that is M shell, third shell. Okay, in this third shell there are 3 subshells spd. Okay, now here in S subshell one orbital is there, that is 3s orbital. Now in p subshell there are 3 orbitals, they are 3px, 3py, 3pz. Okay, now in D subshell there are 5 orbitals. Okay, they are 3dxy, 3dyz, 3dzx, 3dx square minus y square, 3dz square. Okay, now have you understood about the differences between orbit and subshell and orbital? The final clarity is in shells subshells are there, in subshells orbitals are there. Okay, now in orbitals electrons will fill. Have you understood? First shells, in that shells subshells are there. Subshells, what are the cells? K, L, M, N and so on. Okay, now what are the subshells? S, P, D, F subshells. Now in these subshells orbitals are there. Orbitals, what are the orbitals? Like S orbital, Px orbital, Py orbital, Pz orbital. Okay, Dxy orbital, Dyz orbital, Dzx orbital, dx square minus y square orbital, dz square orbital and so on etc. Now in these orbitals, electrons can fill. For example, s orbital 2 electrons can fill. p orbital, see how many electrons can fill? In p orbital 6 electrons can fill. Okay, like that and so on. Now this is the order: first shells, after subshells, after orbitals, after electrons. Okay, have you understood? In the d subshell there are 5 orbitals: dxy, dyz, dzx, dz square minus y square, dz square. Okay, now f orbital shape, diffused shape, no, not definite shape, no definite shape, and it is also directional, it is also directional, it is also directional, it is non-directional. S orbital is non-directional, p orbital, d orbital, f orbitals are directional orbitals. Okay, now let me discuss the shapes of orbitals. See, s orbital shape is spherical. Okay, now s orbital is a non-directional orbital, already we know. Now what is the shape of s orbital? That is spherical. This is the shape of s orbital. Okay, now let me discuss about p orbital. Okay, see, the shape of p orbital is dumbbell. This is dumbbell. X is dumbbell, do you know? It is dumbbell. Okay, now p orbitals are oriented along the axis. Okay, p orbitals in xyz plane, the lobes are present on the axis, okay, these are lobes. Next, so p orbitals are directional orbitals, so p orbitals have direction, but s orbitals are non-direction. Okay, see, this is p orbital, this see, remember, this total is p subshell, total is p subshell, each one is called orbital. This one is called px orbital, this one is called py orbital, this one is called pz orbital. Have you understood? This is s orbital, it is only s subshell, it is only s orbital. Have you understood? Okay, see, these all orbitals are degenerate orbitals. Degenerate orbitals in the sense they have equal energy. Px, py, pz have equal energy. Okay, now let me draw px, py, pz shapes. Okay, see, it is px orbital, x axis, y axis, z axis. Now the lobe present on the x axis, so it is called px orbital. Now py orbital, the lobe present on the y axis, it is called py orbital. Okay, see, now in case of pz orbital, the lobe present on the z axis. Okay, this is called pz orbital. Okay, now let me explain about d orbital. What is d orbital? D orbital shape is double dumbbell. Okay, now it is directional orbital. Okay, now see, it is total is d subshell, this total is d subshell. Okay, in this d subshell, some orbitals, 5 orbitals are there. They are dxy orbital, dyz orbital, dzx orbital, dz square orbital, dx square minus y square orbital. Okay, 5 orbitals are there. These are called degenerate orbitals, I mean equal energy containing orbitals. Okay, now let me draw the diagrams for these orbitals. See, first dxy, now the lobes present between the axis, not along the axis, between the axis. Double dumbbell shape is this one. Okay, this is dxy. Now dyz, now here see, lobes present between the axis, this is dyz orbital. Now dzx orbital, lobes present in between the axis. Now dx square minus y square, now lobes present on the axis, that is the difference. Okay, this is dx square minus y square. Now dz square, here one lobe present on the z axis front side, another lobe on the z axis only back side. Okay, that we can't see, I represented in this way. This is dz square orbital. Have you understood? Okay, this is today's class. If you like this video, then press the like button and please subscribe my channel. Thank you. All the best.